Hello, Michael and Miss Amy. How you doing tonight, girl? Hello, love. Now, Michael Ann beat you to it tonight. Weren't too late. I just got it turned on. Hello, Diane. What do you mean trouble? I just got here. Well, y'all all have a pretty good day. Got cold here. Not cold, but the wind was blowing. It's about half mist and rain. In the 40s. Wasn't nice. Hello, Miss Meg. How you doing, darling? Well, there's one good thing about it, Amy. Get the bad ones behind you, and then the good ones will start. Hello, Paul. Oh, kicking it. Oh, just cranking this thing up for a little while. That's just about what we got. I'm ready for it to be over with. I'm ready for summertime to get here. Hello, she devil. How you doing? Hello, Roy. I can see you typing this time. Hello, Cookie. We had Roy locked out last night. Didn't even know it. If any of y'all, if that happens to any of y'all, my email's on that home page. If having trouble with something like that, well, just grab my email and shoot it to me. I'll try to get it straight if I can. Amy, are you giving out hugs with telling everybody hello? If you are, I'm gonna get back in line. That's the second time that's happened to me. Cookie, you still out of trouble? We got most of y'all in here. I think most of y'all know this. been a little bit of a rodeo for a couple of days as we can go back to. There's not going to be any politics, religion, war, or any of that kind of stuff on this thing anymore. Just we're going to go back having a good time. And that really, we can't complain too much. Been running this thing at night for about 2 months, and really, the last couple of days, the only time we've had any problem. That's a pretty good average, I guess. Now, usually when y'all block somebody, it shows up on my deal, but they were sure on the list when after we got off last night. I went and looked, and they were sure on it. Oh yes, darling. We talk about that all we want to, and I don't want us to be uptight about it. I mean, you know, but we have a good time in here, and we had a good deal going. We just gonna keep it going. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna have to be a little bit more particular where you put that glue, though, Diane, or hold it until it dries. I think we need to throw another deal in there, Kathleen. You got food and booze. There ought to be food and button booze. I have a few times. Got a few kolaches up there. They're pretty good, but a long time ago, it used to be a lot better than it is now. It's pretty commercial now, but it's still pretty good. You sound like you've been in there a time or two. That used to be a good deal, boy. The kolaches they used to make were just out of this world. Where are you at now, Paul? Hello, Miss Fairy Dust. Cookie, you have a good night too. Be careful, man. Yeah, there's a place in a little town just north of Waco, Kathleen, that it's they specialize in them things. Any kind of kolaches you wanted, and they're top notch too. Last time I went up there was about 100 people there. Took a long time to get in. Oh, we're in Hampton, Arkansas. All right. Appreciate it, kicking. How far back east are y'all gonna try to go, boy? It just sort of depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Yeah. Oh, I believe I agree with you. Oh, okay, they're back. You ladies got me wondering. Now, y'all got to popping off the other night about the boobs and the bras and all that business. Guys not having any idea what the damn measurements were on a bra. Y'all gonna educate us tonight or what? Know where that is, Amy. That's right. You like making them, Diane?
Howdy, y'all.
Hello. I'm glad you got here.
Yeah.
You need to listen to Cat and learn how to do this if you're gonna go apply for a job at Hooters.
No, I'll pass. Snacking on some
What are you snacking on?
Girl Scout cookies and coffee.
Girl Scout cookie?
Yeah.
I only trouble if I buy cookies or something like that. I'll eat them in 2 days.
Well, 2 days here. Yeah, they don't have 2 days here, hardly. Yeah,
Kathleen,
I'm still drinking that Swiss coffee, Troy.
I always sort of size them bras just by feel. Yeah.
um,
Hello, G. How you doing, bud?
hey, G.
I mean, somebody throws the whole alphabet in there. Things are looking up.
How did we get into this discussion? You bought $60 worth of Girl Scout cookies?
Well, I got half my hours with that stream last night, Kenny.
Yeah.
What you say, buddy?
All righty, man. Hey, hit that third button on there. Spread us out a little. I'm only getting half of it. On the 3 icons. Oh, he froze. Kenny. We lost him. Overloaded his computer.
I didn't plug this thing in. The battery was getting low on it.
No.
We're completely froze on the screen.
Yeah.
He had feedback.
I don't know why I've got feedback because I don't have nothing else on.
Yeah,
I don't either. I've got StreamYard. I killed StreamYard.
Yeah. He's still frozen.
We hear you, Ron, but we can't see you moving.
Well, that ain't too bad.
All right, let me come back. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
I like that view. Kenny, what you eating, bud?
Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, I haven't had those for as long as you've been alive. At least 20-some years. Ron got himself a cold breeze right there. He's frozen.
Well, I tell you what, if you see what Kathleen's talking about, you'll understand.
Why you're frozen? Okay.
Just sort of got me locked up. I don't know if I'm frozen or not.
Oh, swing diggity, huh?
Oh, Janice, got a note you sent me. Everything cool. Don't worry about it.
Well, hi, y'all. Thanks for saying hi. Yep. Amy, Kathleen, Troy, Diane's in the house. Love. Hi. Cookie.
All right, Roy. Hurry back.
Ron asked Kenny, what did I walk on into? And Janice from the Oz.
Oh, did you turn your mic up?
Me?
Yeah.
Turn it up?
I said, did you turn it up?
No, I haven't touched it.
Well, all of a sudden it was down pretty low and it really got loud.
Okay, I can go bring it down.
Is it loud to you, Kenny?
Virtual audio. How about now? Is that?
There is a feedback somewhere where.
Yeah, it is a weird echo.
That's better
echo.
now.
I got echo cancellation on.
That's what you want on.
Right, I have it on. I turned it down to 80. How about that? Is that okay, guys?
That sounds better to me.
Okay.
I'll drop. And I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Hang on just a minute. I'm going to mute my mic.
Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Kenny, say something.
Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't hear it now.
All right, you got it now?
So it's something on your end.
I don't hear it at all?
I don't hear it at all now.
Okay, good.
Okay. Like that's StreamYard.
But you're still frozen on the screen, brother.
Yeah. Really?
Huh.
Yeah, you're completely frozen.
Meg's here. Cat and Cookie. All right. So hand me a cookie, buddy. Throw it over here.
I would.
What flavor you got?
I'm thinking that these are the shortbread.
Oh, just plain kind of
Well,
caramely blondes.
I don't know how to describe these. The trefoils.
Okay, man.
These
Yeah, literally, Kenny. I haven't had cookies for 30 some years, man. I don't know why. Just never.
I usually look. This is I don't hardly ever eat these very often. But it's not an everyday and it's not an all the time thing. It's not a
Sure. Well, they're seasonal too. Is it? I guess it's the first of the year when they come out, right? Or do they come out for
it's not
Christmas?
an everyday.
There you go, Ron.
You're back, Ron.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
Hello,
I
Diane.
missed, what's he dipping his cookies in there, Ron?
Yeah, I knew that he was
Coffee.
double
There's
on him.
with coffee.
Okay, thought it'd be a blizzard.
You noticed that what kind of cookies he bought. He didn't buy no peanut butter cookies or Oreos or nothing. He got Girl Scout cookies. That's
Yeah,
just
just little blonde ones too.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, Diana, Brienne Fairchild.
look at that. Spoiled mama's in here. New cookies or brownies with caramel. Yes, I would sign up for that. Yes. My buddy next door, my 90-year-old, he tried baking some brownies and he normally does really good, but he overcooked them. Didn't quite burn them, but that burnt overdone taste was in the whole thing. We threw them out. I was crying.
Diana. I appreciate it.
We
Oh,
the
really? Yeah, s'mores.
I haven't tried I don't think I've ever tried the new cookie yet. Because the ones that we've gotten, they've been flavors that I've already had in the past.
Sure, if you don't like them, no need to. I'm not into a peanut butter cookie at all. I love peanut butter, but I don't like peanut butter cookies at all.
Oh, my great grandma used to make those peanut butter cookies with the Hershey's Kisses in the middle of them.
Now, see, that's another level. See, that's totally different. But I remember making them where you use a fork and you have to make their crisscross pattern on them. That was fun. And I'm a soft cookie guy too. I don't like hard ones. Like snickerdoodles, if they're hard, they're not the same. You know, snickerdoodle is supposed to bend. Can I get an amen for soft cookies?
Well, I can eat them either way. I mean,
Well, you're a dipper too. So yeah, if it's in coffee, it doesn't matter. You want a hard cookie then, right? It'll stand up to your
well,
coffee.
I've also done soft things in there
Well,
too. So.
sure, you bet. But I'm with you on that. I could eat a harder cookie in the coffee. You know, yeah. In fact, that's how they make it's a cookie kind of bread where they slice it and then they harden it and it's for dipping in coffee. I forget what it's called. Fancy bread stick, coffee sticks. Yeah. They got a lot of talking going on here. Girl Scouts have. We were the ones.
Yeah.
Well, I was just sitting there listening to y'all's conversation. Boy, somebody could have run with some of those statements.
Yeah.
Look at that. Patties for Christmas. Yep. Some cookies have two.
Hello, Barefoot. How you doing, gal?
Hey, Barefoot, Nebraska.
What? Look at that.
How you doing?
I ain't seen her in the coon's age.
I seen her in one of the other chats.
Well, I'm heartbroken.
I think it was Cass Love, I believe.
I'm way heartbroken. I do 5-hour lives and I don't see her.
He hadn't been on much, I don't think.
No, she ain't.
She said something about her seizures have been.
Well, she's been sick. Yeah.
But she said something last time I talked to her. She was talking about her and her son were fixing to swap RVs and vans up, and she was fixing to start traveling again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do remember that. Yeah. That was actually on her own live stream, actually.
Yep. Yep.
because I was up on her own live stream.
Wow. Nice.
I was up on her panel, and we stayed up there for, I guess, a good 7 hours. I think.
Ooh, doggy.
Hmm.
Hugs,
You really-
everybody.
7 hours.
Yep.
Well, I filled in your spot Saturday night when
Hey, I appreciate that. You know, you gave me a shout out. I appreciate that much. You know, hey, it's fair game, but I really, really, really do appreciate that you honored me and said that you know, that you didn't go during that time before, and that since I was sick, that you would fill in because it's not about oh, he's not there, haha, I can take his spot. It was like, well, there's a void. It's a community. It's talking to people.
Yeah,
So I double dip. Love that you said, "Hey, this is G's time, but I'm stepping in because he's sick," and I do appreciate that much. You said that, so
well,
that felt good.
that it's the same way. I might be off every one of your nights. I need you to cover for me.
There you go.
But,
Yeah.
but
But,
when you're not on Saturday night, I'll probably step in and do that. And
okay.
if something happens, and if you go to traveling some, you be just like me on the road. Sometimes it don't work.
Yeah.
Some,
Yeah. And I don't usually put up my announcement until the day of, and then usually about 4 hours before. But it's not even going to let you know until 30 minutes before I'm going live. So I've been going live now at 7:30 because somebody else in our community was doing 7 o'clock. I think 30 minutes is fair enough time. People, zigzag all over the place, but it's not head to head. But they're not going to know that I'm going live until 7 o'clock. That I'm going live at 7:30. So, yeah, it's hard to deal with that.
7:30 your time, right?
Yes. Sorry, Kenny.
So that's
10:30. Right.
10:30 mine, right?
Yep.
And I'm usually doing double duty.
Yeah, you're already on that. You're already on the couple of
Well,
shows.
you're gonna sometimes you're just gonna step on somebody, and can't help it. Y'all were still on the other night when I came up on what's your buddy's name? He comes on before I come on sometimes.
What his? Dan?
No, Kenny, you always on there with me. Y'all were playing games the other night. I can't think of his name.
Griswold Payment BK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got on top of y'all a little bit the other day, but that's just part of it.
Well, he's changed things up too, though. He's doing one show and then doing another one, right, Kenny?
Yeah. He's trying something. He's doing what they call the nightclub. Like that's where you just come over and you can have your drink, whatever you want. And
well, that's when you come over to my show, and then we'll hang out, and then we'll go to Ron's show, and then you can do a run after that show, right? Because you don't drink, man.
Yeah. I mean, but it's just something he last time he did that was his very first one he ever did it.
Yeah. Well. So is he trying to get a different crowd?
Yeah. Basically basically he broke his one show up into two shows, one for family friendly, and then one for basically adults.
Yeah, go to bed, kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But how long was he going? Was he going 2 hours the first time as well?
Who, me?
About an hour and a half, 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, first round. Now he's breaking it up to 2 1-hour shows.
Sometimes it may go
an
hour and a half to 2, just
the
depends.
second show. The nightclub will, right? Yeah, because there's no open end.
He's going 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours, yeah.
And Ron, that's why I was called the late night with G, because we had this train going, and then everybody, well, I'm tired, I'm going to bed, and Kenny and I are going, well, not us, So I would go for 3 hours minimum, right? And then if Kenny was still kicking, he said, "Oh, I'm going now," and then you showed up on scene. So, yeah, welcome aboard.
Yeah, it's just been it's been a good community. I mean, it's been fun, and I love to see this community grow even more.
Well, you do that a lot because you sneak out there and you meet up with a lot of new people all the time. I mean, heck, you're at 1,000 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm into cruising, crocheting, and RVing, and crafting.
Disney Worlding.
Yeah, Disney channels. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the thing that, like the RVs.
Yeah.
The RV show is not what we're really all about here.
No.
I mean, if some of us travel and do that kind of stuff, but it's not really the RV stuff.
Not really.
And
people.
Hey, Tim Ray.
Yeah, makeup channels. Yeah.
Makeup. Yep.
But it's good to get off into these different channels. That's when you start picking it up. And I know mine is for a long time I couldn't pick any subscribers up at all, but I've been picking one or two a day up.
Well, when you're live every day, they'll find you.
Yeah.
Hey, Diane says she's got a link if anybody wanted to order cookies. I don't know if that's something you want to share, but I'd have a look and see what kind of cookies they have anyways. Can she put that link in there? Or
who said that?
Diane Phoenix. She said that at 9:40.
Yeah. Yeah, she drop a link in here, that's fine.
Yeah.
But Diane's not a mod though.
She can drop.
I thought she is.
You can leave off the first part and just separate it, and if it's a .com, just space it out. You can put it in. We can't click on it. We'd have to copy and paste it, but it'd be something. But yeah, I haven't bought cookies for 30 years, y'all. Even when they're in front of Walmart, I don't want to be hassled. I just want to get in and get out. Oh, did I get moved yet? No, I still got this. I'm not moved yet. My next live I will do a live in my RV when I get in there. So that could be 2 weeks. But this Saturday, I will still be here. So I could do another live. I was not feeling well, and I still don't feel well. I got a fever and hurting like heck. But I got one more week, folks. 1 week. Yes. So thank you.
Well, listen. Diane, have you got a wrench? I thought we gave you a wrench the other night.
No, not Diane Phoenix.
Huh. Well,
I don't even have a wrench, do I? I don't know.
No, I don't think so, but
see, some channels give everybody wrenches, so then nobody can do something bad because you what? How's that work, Kenny? You just control everybody? I don't know how it is.
I mean,
is that a good thing, Kenny? Do you think?
I personally don't think so because if everybody's a mod, you can't block
each other.
If somebody, sorry about that. Anyway,
as long as he's upright, okay, Kenny. As long as he's upright, we're okay with it.
What do you do? Right. Get a fur ball?
Fur ball. Hey, Papa, you got a fur ball?
Okay. Well, anyway,
yeah.
On that note,
okay. How's the weather?
I personally, unless you, I personally don't think that everyone should have a wrench because you can't block comments if you have somebody.
Well, yeah, Amy's saying that, Diane's saying that. I think it's true. I think you could, like if she wanted to have a wrench to drop the link, then take the wrench back away, so you just have a limited amount of people.
Yeah.
But if you have like 2 people and they're not there, then you have no mods. But yeah, I don't think having everybody a mod, because somebody could get a wild hair and go loco on you. Like we had somebody in this community do that. Amy, wink, wink. Yeah.
Oh, we had some of that other night in here.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, it got straightened out, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But
unless you really trust your followers, I mean,
No, I see some channels. Your first day there, you show up and go, "Oh, look, RVing with G. How are you? Okay, hey, hold on, click. You got a wrench. Hey, enjoy." It was like, "What? I don't need it. Whatever."
you know, everybody runs them the way they feel the best, I guess.
Yeah.
And now Diana, you go into her deal and she knows you at all, you're gonna have a ring.
Oh.
When I go into hers, everybody has a ring.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't saying either way, but as long as we're in this community, we know each other, and so far, we've had only probably, I don't know, stretching it, had 2 people run off the rails.
It just
I don't know who those are, but
well, when we first come on tonight,
yeah,
I got up there and said, we can go back to this thing was good for about 2 months. We had a blast.
yeah,
And we can go back to it. There ain't gonna be no religion, no politics, no war. None of that's gonna get talked
get
about
up on
it.
here, yeah.
And and that's the way it was.
Yeah.
And we just sort of got off of that,
Uh-oh. Yeah.
But the people in here are good folks. Now I'm telling you what, they take the mods I've got in here take care of me. I'm just no country boy. I don't know how to do this.
I am jealous. I do see some people that I know that I've seen them around, and they weren't on my live, so I don't know if it was a different time frame or different day. But anyhow, NDT show. There you go. But yeah, Kenny are like that too. I mean, it comes up and we snip it in the bud and go, yeah, how's the weather over? We change the subject.
And most of the time you can, but these ladies in here now, we got some folks in here who got a trip hammer instead of a hand hammer.
Mm.
One of these trolls come in here, boy, it don't last till the water gets hot.
Mm-hmm.
They getting where Kenny's the fastest one, but they getting where they push him now.
I was gonna say, Amy, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've been into some of those channels where they only have like maybe 1 or 2 mods in their chat.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, I've been on a few channels that they have no mods. I'm going, what? Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad.
You better be careful because them bots will literally take over your channel.
Yeah.
Things. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, they usually have 100+ people watching too. They let him know real quick. Yeah.
Hello, Jason.
Not so good.
I've been really digging into her channel, Erica's channel there. Chasing Erica. I've been really watching. I about watched all of their videos.
You caught up? Yeah, Erica, I could feel better. I tell you that. I'm good for like some days an hour, some days 4 hours, and then I feel it the next day. And oh man, I have no idea how I'm going to work a job.
That crap just takes all the energy out of you, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I didn't throw out, but I gave away 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 flats of chicken breasts and wings and thighs and drumsticks. You know that like 1.5 foot. What was that? At least 2 pounds, maybe 3. You know what I mean? Those big yellow slabs of chicken. Ron, those family packs.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I didn't hear. So I gave away 6 to 8 of those today because I won't have a freezer in a few days. Yeah, lots of food. And then I got three pork roasts, but they're solid as brick, man. And they're vacuum packed, so I can get them half thawed. I'll have a cooler and I'll put ice on it, but I don't know how it's gonna go.
You can take that deep freeze and turn it up full blast, and as long as you don't open it, it'll last several days.
Yeah, I wish it was a chest instead of a fridge door.
Yeah.
I asked somebody, can I just turn the compressor?
Hey, Moon over Miami.
Moon over
Hello,
moon.
Moon.
That's a new one to me.
Yeah, I've seen that channel in Roy and Becky's.
Yeah.
When
That's
they do their daytime show.
a new one on me.
That channel's been in. I haven't had a chance to go over to their channel and check them out, but I've seen that channel over in Roy and Becky's when they do their daytime.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe that's where I saw them.
Yeah.
Let me answer Timmy right here. Timmy, the reason I set up like that is just to keep any damn argument from starting. There's people that come in here that are pretty religious, surprisingly, and I don't want to offend them. And there's people got their own ideas about the war and all this other stuff, but I don't want to listen to it in here. And that starts trouble. And we're in here to have a good time.
Yeah,
and
like I was saying before, that's the reason why I like I was saying before, I don't even talk religion to my own family members. So
yeah, each is their own.
Yeah, because every family member is different. So that's the reason why I don't bring that topic up.
Well, we got a good room in here, and I just want to keep it that way. And that's easy to, it's 3 or 4 topics that you stay off of, and we do a lot of cutting up going on. And I guess we get a little bit rough in here, but we don't get vulgar with it,
Right.
And so we just have a good time with it. That's the way I want to keep it. If I can't keep it like that, I wouldn't even have it room open.
You mean kind of like the Roy and Becky show there?
Yeah, we had Roy blocked out yesterday. I don't know how that happened, but it happened.
Yeah, nice, Janice. Yeah, I don't care for that either.
We have a good time in here. That's the main thing.
Hey, Kenny, y'all out of jerky?
No, I still got some. I've been trying to only do 1 video a day.
Yeah. You want to space out that eating all that jerky at once.
Yeah, I do. I want to be careful of the sodium and the salt and things like that.
Well,
I don't
need
a whole lot of salt. So
yeah, and you don't. Yeah, that's a whole lot of protein and salt all in one day, and then do it back to back. So
yeah,
I tell you what, I got mad over some jerky today. I had a ice box and a freezer that I had all that pemmican that I made up.
Yeah.
And I had about 30 pounds of jerky in there too that I made up.
Okay.
Well, my buddy up here, he loves that stuff. And every once in a while, I told him, I said, get you a package of it. I've got it packed sealed, I went in there today and he'll have 1 package of jerky left in there. And I bet there were 30 pounds of jerky.
Mother toaster, dude.
Hey,
French toast a la mode. Whoa. So, and where did you get the jerky? You made it, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a lot of work.
Well, I've got it down pretty good. All my jerky is ground. I don't do any just slicing it anymore.
Oh, okay.
And I've got that jerky shooter. Okay. And so I can mix it up. And then I've got a dehydrator that's got 10 trays on it.
Okay.
So I can do a lot of meat.
Okay. Yeah. Can you get a half a pound a tray or a full pound?
What?
On a rack?
Oh no, I can do about 5 pounds at a time.
Yeah, on the whole thing. But how much on one tray? Like half a pound?
10 trays, it'd be about a half pound.
Erica, I think it's more creative to make up a swear word because just like you said, it's like, what does that mean? Why did he say that? That doesn't make any sense. It's a shock factor. Because just saying the F word, anybody can say that, but it's like, no, that's a swear word. Ew, that's gross. You know. So yeah, my favorite is frog biscuits. That's my favorite swear word. Sorry, Kenny, I swore. Frog biscuits. You know. What in the hello? You know.
Well, I've heard people say fiddlesticks.
Yeah. Shut the front door.
Cracker Jacks.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah.
Anything but the actual words, you know.
Because you're using your mind. You know. It takes 2 brain cells to make up a swear word. It don't take none to say it. Yeah. Yep. Ron.
That cat you're talking about, you hadn't done any of that ground jerk. When I kill a deer, normally I'll take the back straps and cut it into meat, and then take and grind the rest of it and put 10% beef tallow with it. Well, then if I want pan sausage, I can just put a little sausage mix in it, and I've got that. If I want to do jerky, I put the jerky mix in it, slap it in that jerky gun, and shoot it out. And it works real well. And I got where I don't hardly buy any meat anymore from grocery store.
Well, if you're a good hunter, you don't need to. But you got to find yourself a good butcher that ain't going to charge you $5 a pound, right?
I do all that myself.
There you go. But yeah, they were talking papers and freezer storage and by the pound, by the bone, and all that. Man, it was like somebody was paying like close to $9 a pound, and you're going, why would you do that? Yeah, that's
yeah.
Yep.
I've used the oven before, but I sure like this dehydrator better. I got on a kick on the dehydrator last year. I got to doing some okra and some yellow squash and a bunch of tomatoes and
in the jerky?
In the jerky. Well, no, and just in the dehydrator.
Oh, freeze dried. Yeah.
And boy, those tomatoes now, you get those fresh tomatoes and dehydrate them like that, you can't beat them.
Kenny, you writing those down?
Do I?
All these swear words we got over here?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just reading the chat, so I'm reading the chat and listening to y'all.
Yep. We got cheese and rice and what? Barley corn?
Just
fudge.
Waiting for, yeah.
Fudge nuggets?
I've heard people say fudge,
Mine's fudge pickles. I mean, 2 words that just don't make sense,
Yeah.
Yep.
I tell you what, I got spoiled in that bad ice storm we had here last year. I had everything I needed. I mean, I didn't go without anything. But after about a week, I started running out of bread. So I went and bought one of them bread makers.
Okay.
And I've been making those, and man, I've got hooked on that homemade bread.
Yeah, it toasts it right in there, right?
Oh yeah, you just mix all the stuff up and throw it in there and turn it on. That's all you do.
In 1990, I had one of those, and I just went away from it. And I don't eat a whole lot of bread, but yeah, you're right. When you're missing bread, you're missing bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I got a friend of mine, and I think Kat sort of does this.
Yeah.
That his wife would go in, and they had 4 or 5 kids, and she'd take a weekend and make about 40 loaves of bread and put them in the deep freeze and just take them out, and that'd be enough bread for a month for their whole family.
Yeah.
And, because it's country folks and they had a big family.
Well, lots of gravy. You need lots of bread.
Yeah. And, but I've enjoyed that bread maker. But that was funny. That was the only thing that I started to run out of. Hello, Badge.
Badge?
Hey, Badge.
Welcome, buddy. I missed you. Oh,
he just found us in here last night, I think.
Yeah.
You make 40 loaves at a time too, Kat?
Wow.
That's a lot of bread.
Yeah, that's 40 loaves. I wouldn't want to eat that last loaf, but hey, it's good.
Well, she's got 10 or 12 people working for her, though,
Yeah.
that she feeds 2 or 3 meals a day. So I imagine that bread probably goes. How often you have to do that,
40
Cat?
loaves?
Yeah.
Wow.
You doing it? You do it once a week or once every other week, or?
Moon over Miami says hospital has the bread in the freezer too.
Yeah. Well, I might wonder. Hey, do you mind sharing how much that was? How much that cost you for that bread machine?
It was right $100.
Yeah.
You know, I ordered it from Amazon, and it's a real simple one. You just press a couple buttons, and that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
You have to go in and set the time and do all that mess.
Yeah. Because I'm sure it's probably running about 1,200 watts. And I got lots of battery. I just got to figure out how to hook it all up and make it last.
Yeah, Timmy Ray. Sometime that gets interesting late at night on MCB.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah. Hey, Timmy Ray, I've read that same comment 3 times now.
You got an echo.
Who, I do?
No, Timmy got an echo.
Yeah, if he's saying the same thing.
Yeah, their cat saying she makes that every month. That 40 loaves.
Yeah. Monthly, yep. I need to make 10 or more. Oh, man. She got to make 10 more just for the couple more guys.
Oh, yeah. Take people at work now, they eat. They do eat.
Yeah. Kicking it country. What's up, y'all?
That's a good channel to check out, G.
Yeah, I got him.
That was one thing. My mom was a hell of a good cook, except bread and biscuits. She could make biscuits that you could kill a deer with if you could hit him throwing it hard enough. Yeah.
What do they call that? Hard rock, or hard pan?
I used to call them satellite biscuits. They were hard enough to shoot up into space. Oh, that'd make her mad. And she'd try, but she just could not make a damn biscuit. It was hilarious. And she'd cook everything else. I mean, big time. I used to feel sorry for her. Good try.
Should we ask Badge to come up, because it's 11 o'clock. He must be bored as hello if he's up this late. He must need something to talk about.
The deal's there. Bad knows he's ready to come up anytime.
Yeah. There it is. Because I know it's 11 o'clock there.
Yeah, I made some hardtack too, Diane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me either, Ron. Great paving bricks. Well, don't you just get some chip beef out and put some gravy on it, call it chip beef on toast, or SOS in the back in the days, right? But we can't say that out loud.
I understand that, Timmy Ray. But it's been the same comment 3 times.
When I'm typing, I'm using a microphone, and the microphone is typing for me. Well, only types when you talk, though. So, Kenny, you know what SOS is, right?
Not right offhand, I don't.
You do, because we had this conversation. You know what chip beef on toast is, though, right?
Huh? What?
Chip beef. It's that thin meat, and you put it on toast and gravy. Ron, you had that, right?
No. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ron, you've had it.
Really, Roy? Yeah, I've had it before.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
fact, I got where I'll still make it once in a while, but I don't use the chipped beef. I just use regular sausage in it now instead of the
Sure.
chipped beef. The chipped beef is so dang salty.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yep, Diane knows what it is. S on a shingle.
Yeah.
SOS. Is that telling us age?
It
That's way back.
Sticks to your ribs too.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, I can't eat eggs, and so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know because I don't use those acronyms. So
well, but it's right there. Kathleen's got it out for you.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to say the words. You can just say.
That's just a nickname for it.
Yeah, but I don't know. Is that a war? Is that a war acronym then? Because they served it in the war, right?
Yeah, I think that came from World War II.
Yeah, because it's like ham, spam, kind of. It's processed meat.
Yeah.
It's so salty, so it lasts forever. Yeah.
Roy, you talking about that hardtack?
Yeah.
I made a bunch of hardtack up, and then a bunch of jerky, and then I made a bunch of pemmican up. I like it, pemmican. That's good.
Yeah.
But boy, it'll fill you up. I tell you what, I like just biscuits and gravy.
Right.
That's one of my favorite breakfasts.
Yeah, that's one step lower. That's the poorer man version. Or the jam sandwiches where you just jam the bread together, right?
Oh yeah, I still do that.
Oh.
I still got a jar of peanut butter and a little strawberry or grape jelly in there because every once in a while I'm gonna make a piece of peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yep. We had mustard jam sandwiches where you just put mustard on bread and slam it together. We was out of bologna.
Now that hot sauce, that'll tone anything up.
I bought me a big jug of Chipotle Tabasco sauce in a big jug, Kenny.
Yeah.
Like a 32 ounce. It's a big jug. Just got it in. And it expires in 2 months. I mean, I like the stuff, but I don't think I'm going to get it down in 2 months. So I'm sending it back. I ordered it online because I can't get it locally. And I saw that and I go, well, that's cheaper than what I can get. But it's only going to last till June 22. I'm going, no. I'm not paying that kind of money for that.
Pour it out and freeze half of it.
Well, just the idea of where I'm going. It won't be in a fridge. I can pour it into a couple bottles, but once you open it.
I didn't think. No, that's him yelling this time. But anyway, I didn't think that Tabasco sauce would go out of date like that.
Well, most stuff that has vinegar in it either doesn't need to refrigerate or it will last a long time. So I think that's what Kathleen's saying there. Don't worry about the expiration date. Yeah, because it's going to sit on the counter as a hot sauce anyways, right?
Yeah.
But
most restaurants, it sits on the table all the time anyway.
Well, but those guys come in and just try to drain them bottles. You get Kenny and I in there and we'll put a straw in it, right?
I love it. I can seriously sit here and drink pure straight vinegar.
Yeah, that's not bad for you. It's a little bit acidy, but I used to take a tablespoon of vinegar, apple cider vinegar a day. Ooh, I think I might need to do that again. I had something that did not agree with me about 3-4 days ago. Well, maybe longer than that. I think it's straight up food poisoning because it about took me out.
Now, I like biscuits and I like gravy and I like mustard, but I don't think I would want that type of mixture together.
No mustard, just biscuits and gravy.
That's the way I make it too, Diane.
Now,
you throw mustard in there?
I've read about it, Dana. I never have done it.
Okay. I had a lady talking me into put mustard into my eggs when I'm making scrambled eggs. I'm going,
I'm not that crazy about mustard. I like mustard and deviled eggs.
Yes.
And, and a wraparound or something like that, hot dog type stuff, or piece of sausage in a tortilla. But that's about it.
I can hack more mustard than I can mayonnaise. I can't hack mayonnaise too much.
Yeah. Who? Dana's asking if anybody's made any cider themselves. On mistake, I let some wine set and didn't know it was opened.
Barefoot talk about making apple cider vinegar though.
Well, she didn't use the apple word, but yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah, real sausage in there.
Civil
War times, huh? Yeah.
Now I will say, you was talking about you're talking about mustard. Now I will say I will eat like a sausage biscuit with mustard on it, or a chicken biscuit or something like that. But I've never really made it with gravy.
That don't even sound good.
Yeah. But I could use some of that. What Diane's described up there is that milk gravy with the country sausage. Oh, man.
I tell you what, I like that on the road too, because they can't hardly screw it up.
It's a staple.
Yeah, but in these greasy spoons and stuff, you start eating the food in there, boy, it will work your stomach over. But that biscuits and gravy doesn't bother you.
That's where Kenny and I clean up at, right?
I don't know why, but it's. I haven't changed a thing.
Yeah.
It's the same as I've always done.
Yeah, I made my own apple cider vinegar and sauce. Tip vinegar?
I keep vinegar and all the time. Or pickled juice. I like dill pickles and all, but that'll sure settle your stomach down.
Yeah, I drink the juice.
I can drink pure straight pickle juice, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, that's where Gatorade came from, Kenny. In Florida, they would drink pickle juice.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, look. So they drank the pickle juice for the salt, and so they could have something to quench their thirst and go back on the field. And it was in Florida, which is from gators, so they just nicknamed it Gatorade. And now it's a real deal. It ain't made with no pickle juice, but it's all chemicals.
Them grandkids of my wife, they just bug her all the time. She went and bought ice trays, and she'd freeze it and make them pickle pops for them kids. Them kids eat them things like it was candy. Hey!
Geez, I've been in the wrong. What the hell's going on? I'm in the wrong shot. This doesn't look like Van Vita. What the hell?
No. I'd make an ugly woman, Brad.
Oh my goodness. I was doing all right, because, you guys I was looking at the chat, trying to get in with the, what's going on. And I was getting hungry, so I had to go get something to eat. Sorry. Just saying.
And then you came up.
Well, Ron said, Badge can come up whatever he wants. That's the wrong thing to say.
Yeah. Move over, G. I'm coming up.
How you guys doing?
That's the only thing bad about this chat. They'll get talking about food in here, and I'll be eating at 1 o'clock in the morning because I'm hungry when I get off here.
I know. Like Kathleen starts, she cooks for all these guys, so she knows how to cook, right? And she starts talking all this stuff, and oh God, I gotta go get something to eat now. So yeah, but What the hell you do, Ron? You trying to get on here all the time?
Every day. Fills in for
Every
me, too.
day. He's kicking you. He kicked you to hell out, George. Says, move over, George. I'm coming in here.
Move over.
You know, this thing started off. I was going to run 1 hour live a week, and I was going to put one video up.
How's that working out for you?
Now they're running 2.5 or 3 hours, and I've been sometimes 7 days a week, most of the time 6 days a week. Yeah. I don't know.
I give them a break.
Everybody gets tired of it one of these days, and I'll quit doing it.
Yeah. Well,
but there's not usually
your sidekick
right
there. I think your sidekick is half your problem.
Yeah. He's a bad influence on me, though.
Oh,
I agree. George is a bad influence. And Kenny, too. Kenny don't say nothing, but he's a bad influence. I know.
Kenny's the worst.
I know. He's the worst one. You know?
You know, that boy got 4 or 5 gals lined up all the time. He acts like he's innocent. He just don't know that.
I know. I heard when he's going to courtside, I said, oh, geez, Al, if he goes to courtside, I might end up go down there and straighten him out. He'll scare all them people away. So.
Well, I just hope them gals on that cruise don't keep him like you going 5 or 6 women, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, really? They'll never be the same.
No.
If he'll come back.
Well, he'll come back.
It's international waters. He could go out there and get married, and we'd never.
That's it. Wow, let's not push this now. Come on.
That under cruise guy, he's doing a lot for this him. You know.
He's not gonna. Kenny's not gonna try to pull a chrome on us, is he? I don't know. I'm never gonna get married. I don't need no girlfriend.
Yeah, well, they're doing separate things, so that'll work fine.
No, that'll be good. Cruise. I went on a cruise. They were a lot of fun.
Yeah,
they're a lot of fun.
Yeah,
at least
you know, all the trouble about Kenny. When Kenny gets back, he's gonna look like he's been smoking marijuana. His whole eyeballs gonna be plumb red
from watching.
Yeah.
I
his neck's gonna hurt too.
Big sunglasses with lenses about that big.
Yeah.
That way you can hide behind them.
Mirrored too, right?
Yeah, mirrored.
Okay, you know what to get him.
I think he's already got a chair reserved out at that swimming pool.
I can't wait to go to Disney World.
Isn't that a break celebration thing? We going to Disney World? Didn't they do
that? Going to Disney World. Yeah,
I don't know what it is, but Kenny's going.
That's good.
After 4 or 5 days on that ship, he may need a break.
That's right.
Who doesn't need a vacation after a vacation, right?
No, I'm gonna enjoy, soak up every minute of it.
You know, the good thing about thing about a cruise ship, Kenny, is you can eat all you want. It's all the food you can eat.
Yeah.
Dude, don't eat for like 2 days before you go.
Oh no, make it worth the effort. Yeah.
You read what Diane put down there?
That's what popped out of his head from all the. That's why we got to get him some good glasses so they stay in the head.
Well, he messed up though, and he shaved his head here about a week ago.
Yeah.
And he can't hide it now. He looks like a damn thermometer when he gets to blushing.
Ooh, dog.
Oh, yeah, that's funny you say that, Janice. Janice, that's funny you say that, because, when you're on the road, the internet costs you a fortune. But in the house, you got unlimited internet, and it works really good. So it's kind of good that I'm not fading in and out and all that stuff anymore. So, yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. I have noticed, like they said a while ago, that Kenny hadn't been in a wrong cat very much lately.
Whoa.
No.
Straightening things out. He's growing up. Our little Kenny's growing up.
Oh, gee, no, really? Kenny's not Kenny no more. Oh.
70.
Oh.
Well, Badge, I just checked my data. I use a constant 300 gigs a month.
You know, there's therapy for that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I don't use as much as he does.
I bet I love to see his gigabyte thing. He probably brings it in by a truckload.
Yep. Kenny, do you know how to check it?
Even
What?
Even for the amount I do, it's still, I would burn up anywhere from like 40, 45 gigs a month.
Yeah.
But it's not like that now. So
yeah.
Cricket's having it made because they got Wi-Fi, so they don't have to pay my data anymore. So they got it made. So.
Well, I got on Verizon a couple of years ago, and for 2 months they ran a program that they had full 100% internet, and they didn't throttle it. And all the others that were unlimited were throttled if you get 15 gigs or 20 gigs or whatever. But I managed to stay on that one, and it used up pretty good.
I never. They say that on Cricket too, and I never noticed it throttle down. It's some in Canada, it sort of but Canada hasn't got good internet anyway, unless you're on hardwire. So, I don't know. I didn't notice it throttling at all. So.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny, how much have you used this month?
Who, me?
I don't even know, to be honest.
Okay, do you know how to check?
How do you check?
You go down to your bottom corner of your computer screen there, and it has a little Wi-Fi sign. It's like that little half-quarter wave, that sonar-looking thing. You right-click on that, and then it goes to Open Network and Internet Settings. Click on that part.
Go to settings, it says?
Yeah, it says, what did it say? If you right-click on that it says Open Network and Internet Settings. There should be two things that pop up there. TroubleNet or troubleshoot your problems or Open Network.
What I'm getting it says, right click on it. I'm getting a thing that says go to settings or edit quick settings.
Okay, go to settings.
Okay.
And in settings, go down to status.
Go down to status.
Yeah, the first one, right? Are you on a regular PC?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
I'm walking you right through it, buddy.
Okay.
What's it down the middle of the month? So.
Go where it says See, I'm on my home internet, so.
Yeah, shouldn't matter. So if you go to the bottom thing and you click on it, I think mine is because maybe mine's Wi-Fi and yours is plugged in. But mine pops up and it says Open Network and an @ sign or an and sign, ampersand, and Internet Settings. So I click on that one and it takes me right to status. And on status, it just pops up and it shows me that I've used 273 gigs in the last 30 days.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you I'd use close to that or maybe more.
Absolutely. So can you check that, Ron? Can you check that?
Yeah, but I don't want to fool with my hotspot.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, too much stress. See, that's kind of odd, Ron, because the whole idea of StreamYard is they brag about it that it's on their network.
No.
And that's, I just watched the stream and they said that that's powerful that they have all this control of the thing and it's not bogging down your computer. But yeah, early on, I couldn't do it. If you got bad internet, it's not going to help.
No, and that's the thing. Like in the summertime, we're doing all them lives. It would eat my data real bad.
Hey, Billy, hello, Tom. How you doing?
Yeah, that's the badge guy over there. That's him. Yeah. So
I'm gonna buy me a booster. I've read about that wheat boost, but it's a damn high. But they claim they got a couple of them out now that do about the same thing. It's not near as high as the wheat boost.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a Wee Boost guy. I've tried the Sure Call, and I don't know the Wee Boost. You know the problem with the Wee Boost is they don't wear out.
It's a brick.
They're really. That's why they're so expensive because they're so damn good. Like we sit in Craigie Wash, and nobody around us will have any service at all. And I'll pull 4 bars in at any given time.
But now, have you got an antenna pole?
No, well,
Yeah, he's got
yeah, I do.
What do you
No,
got?
what I do is I hook it to the satellite on my trailer. I run out 65 feet with an RV antenna, and then you don't get nothing fighting, right? So, because if you put the RV antenna on the back of the trailer, it'll fight, and you won't have as much. What it does is slows the power down, right? So I find it works great. I tried directionals and I tried all that stuff, and it works really good. Like when we're out at Drayton Valley there, we had 0, like maybe one bar. And if I turned it on, we'd have 3 bars. And I even uploaded videos from there. So I don't know. I'm a real Wee Boost guy.
What did you buy the one that was set up for the RV, or did you?
Yeah. But the problem with the RV one is the antenna is 65 dBA, which is very strong. So what I found was it was always trying to fight the inside antenna, right? And I tried the pie plate and all that, and it didn't seem to work. So I found that if I put it out 65 feet out the back of the trailer and then just stuck it on one of them 3-step stands, it'd be just fine. So.
Hey, Badge, can you turn your mic down on your device there, because it's getting a lot of feedback.
Are you?
Yeah, it's pretty loud, Brad. I mean, bad.
Yeah, I got him down to. I really turned the volume down.
Let's try it this way. Just a minute. I got a set of headphones on, maybe.
Oh.
Let's try it. How's that?
Yeah, that sounded way down.
Yeah, it's way down.
I got these set of headphones, and I think.
Oh wow!
I can't hear. Shit anyway, and this thing's feedback and everything. So.
Oh, okay. Now, you had terrible feedback too. Yeah. Okay, it's much better.
Yeah. I don't know, Ron.
Hello, William.
There's a lot of them on the market, but I just never now Ray from Love Your RV, he put one of them. I can't remember the name. I think it's Sure Call, and he said it works great. So,
well, somebody else did the high boost. They said it's not the Wee Boost, it's the high boost. That's another one out.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of them. But,
Wee Boost and High Boost are owned by the same company.
Well, the person that reviewed it said it was not Wee Boost. They emphasized it 2 or 3 times in the video. Yeah. But yeah, I think I've heard that before too, Ron.
Yeah, they're supposed to. They own Wee Boost. They bought it, but they left it as that name. As a separate company.
And there's still another name attached to them too.
To something.
Yeah, it's like the manufactured and the selling company, and then they said, "Oh, we're different now, and let's combine. Let's call it something else, just to confuse us, right?"
The funny part about it is that Wee Boost is the technology for the boosters are all the same, and all they do is but lately they had to change for LTE and 5G.
Yeah.
So some won't, like the older ones won't pick up on the 5G stuff. Like most of the old ones now won't work because they won't pick up on 4G, LTE, or 5G, right? So they don't work. But the technology's all the same. They use the same thing. So now the newer ones coming out. Now we put a sure call in. Now don't throw me in prison and throw me to Siberia or nothing. But I put a sure call in, and we put it into Brad's place, which is up the hill, and it never worked at all.
Ouch.
So I don't know. But the thing with the boosters, you have to have at least one bar. If you don't have one bar, it won't work.
Yeah,
That's
you got
the
it. It
problem.
only boosts. It doesn't reach
It
out.
only boosts the signal you have.
If
But they
you
do
don't,
boost it.
if you don't mind me asking, Bad, what did that thing cost you? About
It cost me. We bought it for $4.95 American. That was
And that's
4 years ago now.
and that's like the basic. Yeah, they're 5+.
Yeah.
No,
Although
well,
now it's basic. That because that was the RV one. That was really. But you know the Slim Potato Head did one on It
Yeah, he's
wasn't
got
Weed
the high
Boost. He
boost.
had a Weed Boost. I told him you got a Weed Boost. Why would the hell would you buy a sure call? But see, he's trying to pick up on this 5G crap, right? So he got a sure call, but it don't work, and he had problems with it too.
Oh yeah,
And
he has
he's
to
tried
right
antenna.
on the antenna. He has to put his phone on the freaking antenna inside.
Yeah, it's just
well, the lady that I helped get her travel trailer set up, and she never had pulled one, so I helped her out some on it. And she just bought one, but I think she gave like $700 for this thing.
You can.
yeah, they're about that much. They're
Well, with everything
close to
going
800,
on, they might raise them again.
Now hers has got a bi-directional antenna. You don't point it at a tower or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
the
what you have now,
directional one
Badge, right?
works the best.
Yeah.
Do what?
I use the RV one. The RV antenna is that square box, like so, and it's strong. Like it's 65. I can't even bring it within 30 feet of the trailer, and it'll interfere with the inside antenna. So
How
that's
high have
why
you
I
got
keep
it, Brad? How high have you got it?
I usually keep it around 8 to 9 feet.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be real tall then.
No, because if you got a signal on your phone, it doesn't really have to be high at all. Because if you pick up your signal on your phone, it'll pick that signal up, and the only one that makes a difference is directional, and that makes a huge difference because a directional antenna, it only picks up wherever you aim it, where the RV one and the omnidirectional will pick it up wherever it is, right?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. So, but
I'm
I
gonna
played
have-
with it and played with it. It never worked, and it got it working. Then I said, the guy I phoned, well, I bought mine. Mine was a Wilson, and
Oh, that's the
then
one.
WeBoost bought it,
Right.
and then I bought it from a company in the States that bought a whole bunch of them from WeBoost because, or from Wilson, because Wilson was getting out of them to go to WeBoost, right?
Right.
So these are all stapled WeBoost or Wilson. So they bought it, and it's exactly the same as a WeBoost, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing about it was I don't know if it works on 5G. I think it does, but I'm not sure. But they do work. It's just that you have to get the antenna in. The problem with I got an antenna that sits on the inside. It's like not like they say it'll do the whole trailer. That's a crock.
No, I've never seen one do that.
It'll
Nope.
do like
10 feet.
6 feet.
Yeah.
6 feet. It'll do 6 feet. Yeah. You have to have that phone within 6 feet. Now the one Slim Potato Head did, he had to have the phone right on the antenna, the inside antenna, to get it to work.
touching.
Yeah, I watched that video with his, and he had to lay that phone right on top of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And but now he's not using the hotspot; he's just using his telephone though.
Yeah. Same
Yeah,
as what I do. I don't use a hotspot either. I use a phone. Well, I got a Cricket phone, right?
Yeah.
And it's unlimited. It's unlimited. So, and see, the thing is with yeah, even down in the States, you don't have like you guys think you got problems in the States. Come to Canada. Canada Wi-Fi sucks, a big one. Like,
well, so
if
wide
you're
open.
not on
Right.
it's just terrible, Like, if you're not on a network, like on like a cable company, the cable companies in Canada have Wi-Fi that they put in your house, right? And if you're not on one of them, you're just totally sucks. And the worst thing about it is, like, we go and buy a smart TV. Well, you know what's wrong with a smart TV? You got to have Wi-Fi for it to work. So you have to have, and like, whatever you're paying in the States and Canada is twice as much. Like, I pay 60 for my phone in the States, and that same phone for that same service is $120 Canadian here.
Ooh,
So, you know, oh, it's brutal. Like, yeah, and you know yourself, like George, and you guys know because you're YouTubers. And a normal YouTuber will use like anywhere from 100 to 150 gigabytes a month just to do their job. And that in Canada, like, is like $300 to $400 just for that. That's not
So,
even the line
But
service.
what, like Chrome, he's doing a video every freaking day. So, and you know he's got to watch a couple videos.
Chrome has got a hotspot, unlimited hotspot.
Yeah, but he's probably doing 400 gigs or something, right?
Oh, yeah, easily. I think the last time he was up here, I think he was like 220 or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot. I thought, how do you pay for that shit? He says, well, I got a hotspot. And he'll use a lot of free stuff. Like when he goes for coffee in the morning, he'll upload them.
Oh.
But see, the problem is, and that's like, a lot of people think this stuff's free, cheap, and easy, and it's not. Like, you take and I don't know what the hell the big deal in the States is. Everything in the States is 4K. Well, I don't know if you know it, but nothing pays 4K.
I keep telling
Not a
people
thing
that.
plays 4K. If
You're
you
not
go any
watching.
more than 1080, you're just wasting your money. So they put the stuff up in 4K. See, Chrome doesn't. And if you go and put a video up, like even one of my videos I'll put up in 1080. Most of the time they're up in 540 and 1080. And it'll take me at 540 with good service about 3 to 4 minutes. Chrome's 400 or 4K will take him close to 2 hours to upload.
Oh.
Like, it's.
Hey, do you remember Strong's Adventures?
Yeah, keep him in the bottom here.
Yeah, he's in here too tonight.
Yeah, smart TVs aren't smart.
Billy, we're coming to visit. Just let you know, we're coming to visit in the fall. Just so you know.
Right.
Yeah, Kathleen's last one. Why is our smart TVs so smart they pick up only local channels?
Yeah.
That's not smart.
Well, no, the smart TV, it works good if you got Wi-Fi. Like, we have this TV in our trailer, but then we have to hook my phone up to Wi-Fi, and to run the TV off my phone, it'll burn up 22 gigabytes in maybe 5 to 8 days. Just depends. So, you know, it's just a hell of a system, you know, and I don't know. I don't know the real cure for it. It's just that you have to sort of live with it. I totally refuse to go buy Wi-Fi or data for YouTube. I just forget. I'm not even talking. I'm not going to do it because you talk to any of the big YouTubers and like you get guys like Eric and that are burning up like 4 and 5 and 600 a month. Like, holy shit, are you kidding me? But they
But you
gotta
know,
like,
they're making enough money to pay for it. That's just an expense
oh
for
yeah,
them.
oh yeah.
You know,
Well, same as Chrome.
Yeah, he
Chrome
writes it
doesn't
off.
pay for it. I don't know. I'm just the last time he told me he's paying like $300 a month for data, right?
Well, the new systems, you're paying about $1 a gig. So what I'm getting, I got 270. Like I said, I'm usually 300. It would cost you $300. It's about $1 a gig.
I like that dollar a gig stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to
see,
tell you a story. This is the honest God's true story. And Americans don't know how much we get screwed over in Canada with telephone service. I'm going to tell you. So when we went down and bought like I've had the Cricket for 3 years now. So when I went down, I said, okay, what's the cost of me getting a North American plan on my TELUS, my Canadian plan? It'll be $120 a month. I said, nah, that's too much.
That is.
So I go down and get a Cricket phone. Neil gets me a Cricket, tells me how to get a Cricket phone. So I get a Cricket phone, it's $60 a month, unlimited, 22 gigabytes. So, the whole 9 yards. Sure. So I get back to Canada and Bell and TELUS come out with a super system because the government's putting the thumb on them because they're getting kicked by people bitching because they can go down the States and get a phone and they don't want Canadians carrying American phones and all this crap, right? So TELUS and Bell come out and say, okay, we got a super system. We'll give you unlimited calling North America and we'll give you 514 megabytes free. Wow. Sign
Yankee
me up
Doodle.
for that one.
Yeah, sign me up. No.
And even now, they've only moved it up to, I think it's, if you get unlimited in Canada, I think it's like maybe 5 or 6 gigabytes. It's very low.
That's
very
unlimited. Low. That's not unlimited. That's a weekend.
They don't get this YouTube thing at all. Like, like guys like Chrome, you got to really give it to them because
I'm grandfathered clogged in, and I'm spending money that I shouldn't. This is $65 a month for unlimited, unthrottled, business-related internet. Yeah.
Not in Canada.
No. Well,
see, I got the same thing.
Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah.
And I imagine I'm running 400, 500 gigs a month.
Yeah, see,
you figure on these lives, I'm on here for 2.5 hours every night.
Yeah.
And they gave me 20 hours on StreamYard, on that free program. And in 5 days, that was gone.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like I got to plug in my thing before it goes dead. See, I got a new plug-in now. I got a plug-in right here and plug it in. Modern technology at its finest.
Yeah, I saw you move your sticker.
Yeah, see, in Canada we get screwed over so much with services. See, it was about 8-9 years ago, and I had a Verizon phone from the States, and I says, I hope the hell Verizon comes into Canada because what they need is Verizon or Cricket or Kudo or not Kudo, but one of them cutthroat telephone companies. So Verizon came in and said, so they go to the CRTC, which is the Canadian Telecommunications people, and they say, okay, we want to come into Canada and well, what plans you going to do? Well, we're going to try to keep the plans the same as the States because we don't want to have one for Canada and one for the States. Oh, what's that? Well, unlimited calling, unlimited texting, and unlimited data. Oh, for how much? Oh, probably $80 Canadian. Oh, you can't do that. What do you mean you can't do that? Well, the Bell and Telus and Rogers, they have to do it. Yeah, what's that got to do with us? So Verizon just said no and pulled back out. They didn't even come in.
On
You
mine,
can't.
my hotspot
You can't.
costs me $70 a month, and my phone costs $70 a month. I pay $140,
Yeah.
but my phone and my hotspot are both unlimited and no throttling. So, you know, it just that's not cheap.
But, you know, you got an American phone. I don't want to call you. Well, too bad. But you know, you can't go wrong. Like I get $60 a month, and I get basically unlimited data, and I can call anywhere. Like I call George usually once a month. We talk for 10, 15 minutes. Well, you can't do that in Canada. Like Willie just changed, he took his American plan off, right? So he can't call me. I can call him, but he can't call me.
But you can both get free StreamYard accounts and do Face Talk.
Yeah. We do it on WhatsApp.
Underground.
We use WhatsApp, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But that's another app.
It's just, you know, it's just like
wow.
Cell service in Canada sucks. I don't care. You know, everybody asked me about it, and I said, no, it sucks. You don't want it. You know, and you know, every time I go to Telus and say, because even Elle's on Telus, right? So we leave one on phone on Telus, and her phone is it's only costs like $30-$40 a month, but she don't use it. She doesn't watch YouTube on it. She doesn't phone all her friends in the States and all that stuff. So that's why my phone, and I said, okay, well, you give me something the same as what I got, and I'll buy it. And they can't even come close.
No.
You know, the most they give you is 10 gigabytes.
I wonder what's going to happen with this Starlink when it comes out. I wonder what that's going to do to Verizon and Cricket, AT&T.
I don't think it's going to do anything.
Oh. You don't?
Because all you're going to do is you're going to get all the people that want. I don't think it's going to do anything. I think their people are just going to go to Starlink, and it'll just be like going and buying a Chevy or a Ford. Everybody's going to do it anyway. So, but they're not going to get a mass exodus of 10 or 15 million people all at once. I don't think it's because everybody's going to wait and see. Well, let's see if it works.
Yeah, and it'll overload their circuit. They have that problem right now. They're not rolling it out to everybody because they wanted to eliminate the areas. So like in Quartzsite, people had it and they couldn't get on it because they give you like an area code and they say, okay, 5 people here, and then another mile over, another 5 people. They wanted to space them out, and they had to go like 15-mile radius to figure out where they could be to get that internet through Starlink. Yeah.
We got satellite phones in Canada, and these things are anywhere from $28 to $4,100 a month. You know, they're unlimited, but that's how much they cost you. And they're not cheap either. So even the satellite stuff that they're putting up there, Musk is putting up there, it's not cheap. Believe me, it's not cheap.
It's $500 for the dish, and then $100 a month.
Yeah.
But it will be.
Googled it the other day.
What?
I Googled it the other day. It's like $100 a month, and then it's like $500 to get it started.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. But you're going to get what you have at home, 100 gigs down and probably 50 gigs up.
Yeah.
But who can afford that?
Well, you know, if it's just like me and G had, I guess G did. I had to go buy that hotspot, and that was $100 or something like that.
Mine was $3 at the time.
And So, well, I don't. I just got this one. The one I had, they recalled it because the batteries were blowing up in a damn thing.
Maybe that's my problem too. Yeah, this battery I had to put all these holes in there to cool it off. See, those are all holes. It split on me, and then I put all those holes around there. But the battery is swollen too, and that's not good.
What kind of system is it? Are you through Verizon or where?
Yeah, this is the 8800L.
Take it into Verizon and show it. Yeah, take it into Verizon and show it to them.
Yeah.
And if they've still got that recall going, you send that one in and they'll send you another one. Well, they send you another one first where you can hook up, and then you send the old one back to them.
Yeah, because this is the second battery and it's blown up, and that's not a good sign, folks.
That's what happened to mine. It had swollen so much you couldn't get the back cover on.
Yeah. No, they could blow up, and these are the kind that'll still blow up and catch fire. So,
but I think walk in there and ask them if they haven't got a recall on that thing.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that because it's not happy camper. It's my second battery, I know that. But the kind of this is, it's got these two holes on the bottom, this little hole here and this one. Those are for antennas. So you can have this as what Badge is using as a Wii Boost, is I can hook an antenna on here and stick that outside. So.
Yeah. And they work really good because Jack's had one with the antenna on. It worked really good.
Yeah. And I can have this on 12 volts when I get it in the RV.
Yeah. Well, even the Wii Boost you can run on 12 volts because it only runs on 5.5 volts.
They got those little adapters that you plug into 120 and you look right on it. It says 12 volts. So all you got to do is cut the wires off and plug it in. Yeah.
Yeah, I had mine running on 12 volts. Well, I still have it running on 12 volts.
Yeah.
In the trailer. So works really good. But I got a Wi-Fi booster too, but from Jeffy Tech. But nobody uses it anymore because everybody uses data, right? So you don't use Wi-Fi boosters much anymore. But
I was confused. Why would I want one of those? Everybody says, "Oh, I go to the cafe to get upload and stuff." I'm going, why? You have your phone or you have a booster. Stay away from that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The only trouble I was having the other night with my phone, I hadn't used it as a hotspot, but I'd put it on, it worked great, and then it cut off.
Yeah. The phone got hot, right?
Well, no, it wouldn't kill the phone, but it would just drop the hotspot and go back to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to figure out how
to. I did that with I shouldn't have done that because I had, when I bought the plan, and the problem is the Americans, data being shit to them. They give data away like water. And I had the Cricket unlimited calling, texting, and data. And then they said, well, you want a 22 gigabyte hotspot for $10. I said, oh yeah. Considering the gigabyte in Canada was $100. I said, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, but the only problem now is when the hotspot runs out, then the data isn't very good at all.
Yeah, those teasers.
It doesn't go back to the phone data. So
that's hook, line, and sinker, and you fell in the hole. Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah. I kind of hope, I wish I didn't do that, but I got it figured out now. So, that's what I do. So, but I haven't got like the Cricket phone works great in Canada. Like I can't believe how good it works. Like it works really. It usually it tags on to TELUS, right? So but it doesn't throttle down or nothing. So I gotta admit it works really good.
I don't think what this does, and people tell me it does, and I don't think it does. But when you're doing 300,
those things, I find those things would be hit and miss. Some people got them, like Wonder Boom's got them, and they works great.
Yeah.
But some people get them, they don't work worth a damn. Like,
wow.
You had lots of problems with it. Jack's had lots of problems with it, and yeah, they just, I don't know, they're hit and miss. The one that's really good is that old one that was unlimited, but you can't get it anymore. Not the Mifi, the other one.
Well, this one is.
The one?
Well, you can't get this program. You can buy this.
No.
And
no,
at the top,
can't get the program.
Yeah, you can't buy the program. So, like I was saying, this I'm unlimited, and I usually get 300 out of it. That I'm consuming. Yeah. But this new program is you're paying about 150 for 150, or 200 for 200, and so on and so forth. So it's about 100 or a dollar a gig. Yeah. So this is worth $300 a month to me if I was one of those big YouTubers.
But a gig of data, I'd have to double check and see how much it is. I can't remember how much it is now for a gig, but it's in Canada, it's really expensive.
But most of your plans, you might start off with 50 gigs, right? And you're going to pay what, $75 to $100, and you're going, holy smokes, that's nothing. As in amount versus dollars.
I don't think there's a plan in Canada that's that much.
Wow.
The biggest one I know is 15 gigabyte.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's great for, like you're saying, if that's just talking to grandma and checking in on the family. Yeah. But even running your own little business. What they want you to do is get cable and then get the Wi-Fi from that, right? That's what they want. Yeah, at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have here. Yeah.
With the Wi-Fi here is with the Wi-Fi and the television stations and all that. That's like $200 a month with all the stations.
Yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't want any of that. Oh, and if you add on a phone for $29.99, like who has a landline? No.
I don't know. It's just like they need that's like what's their names? The Chinese people were going to come over to Canada, and they shut that down with that 5G. Hawaii or whoever it is, the Chinese phone.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And they shot that down.
See, unless you're living in what's that word called? Metropolitan? If you're living in a big city, that's the only place 5G's legit, man. 5G will never be in the desert.
I don't think Canada's going to get 5G at all.
Well, you might have
it. They got 5G, probably Vancouver,
what, in Vancouver?
Toronto, Montreal, maybe.
Yeah, Edmonton, it's not big enough.
Because I never seen 5G on my phone. My phone will light up 5G if it's on. And the most it gets is LTE. Yeah. But
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just everybody wants it, but they don't understand it, so it's not what you're going to get.
No.
And like you're saying with your 4K, you don't need a 4K camera if you're not going to be able to upload it. Let alone nobody's going to see it in 4K. Yeah,
I tried, and I can't see the difference between 1080 and 4K. I really can't.
Yeah. Well, your monitor, your computer right here is not a 4K resolution monitor. So you're not going to see it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. It's just like there's no TVs. Well, they're just starting to come out now.
But again, you're buying something that you don't need.
4K capable, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But I don't see the difference myself.
No. What they're doing is they're tricking you. It's smaller pixels, it's brighter pixels, and you're going, wow. That's like you clean your windshield, okay?
Everybody says, "Oh, you put your stuff up in 4K." I said, "No, I don't." I said, "Matter of fact, I put it up in 540." No way. I says, "Yeah, I put it in 540."
Yeah.
I said, "I've even put a couple in up at 320." And nobody.
No, don't do that.
Difference.
Don't do that.
Well, I know.
But even this camera here, I'm on 420 or whatever it is. It's the lowest res they have because you can't tell any difference. And I'm not so beautiful that I need to have,
Exactly. No, it's just, like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff out there that, I don't know if I need that. I don't think so. But,
Strong wants the LTE phone bag right back.
Now, you talk about expensive. You can run one of them things.
Oh yeah.
One of what things?
One of my back phones when they first come out with the mobile phone.
Oh my gosh. What about when you had to pay by the minute?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about,
Okay.
man.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember $400 and $500 phone bills.
Yeah. I remember $1,500 phone bill.
Mother
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Kenny, I'm sorry, that was before your time.
Yeah, well, what happened to me is I had 4 construction crews working,
Yeah.
and it paid for itself, but that still didn't make it any cheaper.
No, but that's a wash.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I tried a couple of things when I was scattered out. I was working about a 200-mile radius,
Wow.
and I had got my pilot's license. And so I thought, a plane, that would be the way to go check these jobs. And I figured out right quick that wasn't right. You got to get somebody to haul you to the airport. You fly up there, you got to get somebody to come get you, and then they got to take you back to the airport. And if you don't have an instrument rating, or you get socked in, the clouds come in, you wind up renting a car and driving back.
Good night, Cat.
You have a good one, Miss Cat. But that got me out of flying right there. I made some money on some airplanes. Damn, I wish I had the airplanes I had back then now.
Ooh.
I had one, bought a Cessna, the 140, I believe. Might have been a 150, I don't remember now. But I paid $4,000 for it. Brand new airplane. And I was looking at some stuff the other day. That same plane right now is $35,000.
Sounds
And
like that Oldsmobile I had. Yep.
And that 6-passenger plane I had, I bought one that had hit a goose with on the front leading edge on the wing. And I had a buddy of mine that ran a airport. So I bought that thing for $12,000 and sold it for, I don't know, 17, 18. And it had $20,000 worth of electronics in it. That same airplane right now is worth $1 million.
Wow.
Crazy.
Things we don't know.
Talk about money now.
It's crazy.
Yeah, flying is
Crazy.
expensive.
Yeah. Well, and then your plane decays the more it's sitting on the ground. Because they ain't made to sit on the ground, right?
No.
Your wings are made the total opposite way, that when they're on the ground, they're just drooping. When they're flying, they're warped up. And they're built to withstand that way.
I had an old boy when I was in the Army. He was about a half smart ass. And he was always trying to scare people. And we got on an airplane headed to Vietnam. And he sat down, and I talked him into sitting on the outside by the window. And I was sitting to the inside. And of course, we took off, and them old big planes, them wings would go up 6, 8, 10 feet. The tip will come up when they come off the ground.
Sure.
I told that old boy, I said, God dang, something wrong with this deal. Look at that damn wing. That something gun is bouncing around. And I said, I believe something broke on this damn plane. I kept messing with him. It took like 11 hours, I think, to fly to the Philippines. And I don't think he ever took his eyes off the tip of that wing for 11 hours. He was just glued to that one.
Well, now, Ron, they bend them up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they learn.
I don't care anything about flying anymore. I got that out of my system.
Yeah. You jump out of planes too?
The flight wasn't bad when I flew out to Portside, but it's just going through the TSA stuff.
Rob my stuff? Yeah.
This time, I signed up for the TSA pre-check. So
did you get that now? I heard.
I went last week to work on getting it. They said it'd take about a week or so before they send me an email notification in my email. They're doing everything online now.
Jeez. Awesome.
Say, Bad, are you gonna make Lollapalooza?
Yeah,
Texas?
we're trying to.
Trying to.
We're trying
Okay.
to.
That's in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, we're not quite sure. We're gonna because gas is going up is quite expensive down. We're not sure if we're gonna go to Arizona or not. I'm thinking I want to stay in Texas for a winter, so we might just end up staying in Texas this winter. So.
Yeah.
What's your down in the valley? Well, it's nice down there. The only thing bad about staying in Texas now, you don't have the public land to stay on like you do in Arizona.
No. Yeah, but then I was finding out that most of the little towns in Texas, most of the little towns in Texas have free campsites for 2 nights or so. A lot of them do.
There's some, but I mean, like where you go to Quartzsite and sit there for a month or 6 weeks or something. Now that's hard to find in Texas. Yeah. But the other thing is that most of your campgrounds, you can, if you lease them by the month, well, they're $275 to $325 a month, and that's full hookups and sewer and water and everything. And which that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all. Beach shoveling snow.
Good fishing down there if you like fish.
What's your gas up there?
Christ, put the conversion on that. You guys are paying almost the same amount as what it is up here.
I'm in a small cheap town. It's well over $5 in Reno. And then there's Cali at $1. You cross the straight line, you're paying $1 more.
Is that California?
No, I'm in Reno. It's $5. No, yeah, it's $5 in Reno all day long. Our lowest is $4.49. Yep, 505. Now go across the straight line here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's California. $5.89, $5.99. $6. Huh?
$5.81 here.
That's $6 in Cali.
2 days ago, I filled my pickup up with regular gas, and it was $3.19, I think, here 2 days ago, and I don't know what it is now.
Is that farmer gas? What?
No, I mean, that's just regular fuel.
You always sit there and wonder, like down by Vancouver, there's a place called Point Roberts. Now, Point Roberts is in the States. It's part of the United States.
Down? Yeah.
Now, the only way to get there is by boat or from Canada. And Line Screw goes down and buys gas there for $1.02 a liter, or $1.20 a liter, and it's $1.90 in Vancouver. Now, the only way that gas can get there is from Canada.
Yeah,
it doesn't come any other way, and it's kind of funny, really, but
kind of, sort of not, right? So, what's he talking about, guys? Is see that little peninsula there under the delta? So yeah, it's 31, and then it's 209 a liter. So take 209 times 3.8.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, what is it?
And that's just going across the border.
So, 209 times 3.8 is $7.94 a gallon. That's $8 freaking dollars. Holy smokes. Quit crying.
And they don't kiss you. When you go in and pay for it, they don't kiss you, and they don't give you a free coffee, and they don't give you a free puff. So.
And no Timballs?
No. None. No.
15 years ago, I paid $6 a gallon for diesel in Washington and California.
Yeah.
And of course, I don't talk politics on here, but if we could get somebody to kick these damn pipelines back open, well, damn gas would be like it's supposed to be.
You travel around and you see all this crap going on, you just shake your head. Like poor California people, like you go, like George, you've seen that. the poor California people. You go to Blythe, and it's $3.75 a gallon, and you go across to Arizona, and it's $2.90.
Yeah.
Same damn gas.
Yeah.
Just
same road. Highway 10, right?
Same road. Yeah, same road. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And the funny part about it is, you go over there, and the gas stations, people are filling it up. Like, why don't you just drive a mile down the road and get it? No.
Well, it's 11 miles back.
Buy home.
I know, right? Exit 11.
I tell you what, California got so bad that when I was pulling them RVs, I refused to take a load to California. I would take it out there.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they're doing that now.
The people that DOT was so crazy. You know, if you didn't have your truck washed when you went into California, they'd write you a ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
What's the matter? How come you didn't stop and wash your truck?
Yeah, that's right. I guarantee you.
Because I was getting gas.
That was the dealing. Was it Kingman? Going through there, there truck washers everywhere, and that was the reason. You get a $250 ticket if you roll through there with a dirty truck.
Yeah,
crazy. And then you had to run the right-hand lane,
100%,
and then speed limit was 55 for you and 65 or 70 for the car.
Yep.
And if you're running down the highway, the damn highway narrows up, so you got to move over and get in the next lane. Well, that's the most dangerous damn thing in the world now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I just got where I wouldn't go back out there. A company I was working for got a little RC with me one day, and I told him, I said, I'll tell you what. You tell me I got to go to California, you better go hire you another driver, because I'm not going. I don't care what you say.
So that's where the cheapest gas is. Anybody live around there? $2.65.
Oklahoma City.
That is the middle of the whole United States.
Yeah, but that's in the middle of an oil field too.
Right? Yeah. Dead smack in the middle of the US of A.
Well, one of the biggest oil producers in the United States is Midland, Odessa. And gas used to just be dirt cheap there. But then the gas companies got to raise so much hell about the people further off, having to pay more. And so they finally boosted the price up to where it's level all the way across Texas now. But it's always going to be cheaper in the South because that's where all the refineries are at. The oil they've got, but they don't have the gasoline refineries or diesel refineries. Most of that's on the Texas coast, Louisiana coast.
Yeah, you just shake your head sometimes. You're talking about that 55 thing. This is a funny story. It's true. It's funny. So I'm hauling. We're picking up a race car in North Carolina. We're Canadian, right? Picking up a car in North Carolina and taking it across to Anderson, California. So I'm coming by Renning. And I get pulled over by the cop. And he says, "Do you know how fast you're going?" I says, "Yeah, probably 70, 75, 71, 70, somewhere around there." "Well, the speed limit is 55. I said, "Yeah, right. You're kidding, right? You're kidding, right?"
Oh, my God.
Because we were pulling the trailer, right?
Yeah.
He says, "No, it's 55. I says, 55 on an interstate pulling a trailer? You got to be kidding, right? He says, "No." So he comes back with the ticket. He says, "You got any questions?" I says, "Well, no. If I'm doing 70 and speed limit is 55, what the hell can I say?" So we go back to Canada. And I said to the guy, he says, "Well, how do I pay this?" "Oh, you just phone Renning and they'll take care of it for you, right?" So I phone Renning and all that and get it thinking. You know how much the friggin' bill was? Take a wild guess. 495 Canadian. Wow, that's why he said, "You got any questions?"
Yeah, why did you pick me? Jeez.
Yeah. I said, "Holy
You lost some points on that driving record, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh God, it's man, oh man. I said, $495. You're kidding, right? No, that's how much it is. So,
Oh, it's crazy. Well,
yeah.
I was going into California one time and I was pulling a wedge trailer and hauling cargo trailers. Well, I always check the law pretty close on that kind of stuff. And I checked the California law, and the overall length in California for a truck and a trailer is 85 feet. My truck, 85 feet, 6 inches, with a grill guard and everything. I picked the phone up and called them, California Highway Patrol. I said, can I buy a permit to go ahead and run through the state? And he said, no, there's not any such thing. It's the overlength permit for what you're hauling. I said, what the hell am I going to do? And he said, well, I said, them trucks run in and out of here all the time. And said, you're probably not going to get measured, even if you get stopped. But said, if you do, Mr. Smith, you can just figure that the ticket's going to be close to $2,000.
What?
And
that's
I
a spendy. I can't say that.
he said the state of California is broke, and said we got to raise all the money we can. He just flat told me,
Oh
and,
my
I turned around and drove about 100 miles back to that plant where I'd loaded them trailers, and I said, get these damn trailers off here. I'm going back to Texas.
Wow.
Yeah, they got some crazy rules, boy. That's like, well, you haul trailers, If you haul trailers on a trailer, you're all right. But you haul trailers on the ground, friggin' Minnesota, we come out of Canada, Minnesota wants you to buy a plate. I says, what the hell for? Well, if you got, it's a business, you're hauling through Minnesota, you need a plate. I said, I don't think so.
Give me 20
so
minutes,
I go down there
get out of here.
And I grab a trailer. So, and I don't even stop at the scale shack. So I go by the scale shack, and the next not a husky, but the Flying J at Black River Falls. The guy says, how come you didn't stop at the scale shack? I said, because I don't have to. Well, you're hauling trailers.
It's empty, right?
So, well, anybody that's hauling a trailer has to stop the scale shack. I said, no, I'm a tester. He says, what the hell are you talking about? And he tried to say this with a straight face. I said, I'm a tester. I work for Paradise RV, and what they do is they send me down to Elkhart to pick up a trailer. And I put it on my truck, and I pull it back. And when I get back, I tell them how it ran and how good it was and how it pulled and how it stopped and all that stuff. So that's all I am, a tester. I don't work for the company. I'm just a trailer tester. And he shook his head and just walked away. And you know how hard it is not to laugh?
Can I write that down? I'm going to write that down.
A trailer tester.
They used to ship, I hauled them RVs out of Elkhart. And,
lived in Elkhart.
Huh?
I lived there. My dad was a foreman at Kits Travel Trailer. KIT, Kits. Yep.
Well, I hauled quite a few trailers up into Canada.
Yeah.
But normally we'd have to go to Seattle and go into Canada there. Oh, and then I pulled some to Alaska. But I would get so damn mad. I finally got where I quit pulling them up in there because there'd be 5 or 6 of us running together, and they'd pull up. They'd just wave them through. I pull up there, and they flag me off and go over everything I had. Well, the first couple of times, I didn't think nothing about it. The third time, I got where I knew the guy that was inspecting them. And I said, what in the hell is going on? Why can they just drive through and I get run through the mill every time I come through it? It cost me a couple hours, He turned around and looked and pointed at the license plates on the front of my truck, that 1-ton truck. Said, see him Texas license plate? I said, anytime you roll through here with Texas license plate, you're going to get stopped. I said, why? He said, does everybody in Texas carry a gun? I said, well, pretty well. I said, but I know I can't up here. I don't have one. And he said that, and said New Mexico, Arizona, California, and Texas are all on the southern border. And we've got orders that we stop any vehicle coming from that southern border on account of dope coming through here. And that got a little old after a while, just run you through it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's just like that's the thing. Like people go on about RVs and all that. Well, yeah, they're built in Elkhart. I says you need to go down there and see the place. I says you will not believe it. Oh no, it's not a big deal. I said, oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I says,
What?
it gets
Trailer
a big
City?
deal.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I've been in just about every one of them yards up there. Been in just about every one of them plants.
Wow.
And
You know, you probably seen that place in Elkhart. It's what it's what the hell they call it? Uh, Secondhand RV stuff is what it is.
RV
That great big
surplus.
one. Yeah, RV surplus. And you go into this place, and it is wall to wall RV stuff, like windows and everything you can think of, right? And I'm thinking, this stuff isn't surplus. This stuff is like brand new. The guy says, yeah, they'll go and they'll order 200 and they'll use 130 and we'll get the other 10. There's brand new, like brand new. And it's just amazing, the stuff in there. Like you name it, they got it. So, yeah.
That's a hell of a place, isn't it, Bad?
Yeah. Like, it's unbelievable. Like you can go in there and get a brand new water heater was at the time was $9.50 Canadian. So you had to buy it in Elkhart and bring it up. So my boss, he says, stop at the RV place and get one. And then just bring it up and tell them it's yours. I said, okay. So I go in there, $250, brand new. This is a HW10. So it's 10 gallon, electronic ignition, the whole 9 yards with electric, with 120 on it too, for $250. I said, holy shit. And it was brand new. It never was used. So we got it back and I just told him it was mine. So you're allowed $750 exempt, right? So he never said nothing.
Roy said he worked there.
Huh?
In the chat, Roy said he worked at several of those places in Elkhart.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy place.
Can you guys say small world?
Man, oh man, like
I lived in Elkhart from 1 year old to 5 year old. Yeah, I lived there.
Yeah, I tell you,
it's a cool place.
Hey, well,
It's worth the trip.
he said that RV surplus was closed now,
Probably.
but there was a couple more surplus places there too. Besides that, RV surplus was the biggest one when I was up there.
Wow.
But what they'd do normally, they'd start building trailers, and you know they take the orders for the trailers. Well, they'd order 500 doors, and when they change the model, if they change that door on the next model, well then they'd sell all the extra parts. You wanted clearance lights, water filters. I mean, and it's just stacked up everywhere.
Yeah.
See, that's so funny.
We went into like you go down there and you can't really get unless you're in the industry, you don't really get it. So we were buying Renegades out of Bristol, and they're high end. They're like you don't buy one for less than 200,000, right? And so we go in there and we bought this one, and it was $975 Canadian, and it came with 3 chairs for the table. I said, why 3 chairs? Well, that's what they ordered. I said, who the hell would order 3 chairs? Well, we bought it. We have 4 that came with it. I said, well, give me that chair because I know we're going to need it. So we get back, and sure enough, the guy had ordered with 5. So now this is a month and a half later. And like, I have so much respect for the Amish, and you guys are down there, so you know what they can do. Mm-hmm. And I go back to Renegade and I said, I need another chair. I need a 5th chair. That red cherry chair that we put in that Renegade. Yeah, no problem. So I go back 2 weeks later and it's there. And the chair matches perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
That's unheard of.
I said, wow.
I can tell you some funny stories about them Amish, though. they're real religious, and them horse and buggies. I hated them things down there because they're all black.
Oh my God.
And, you know, they're running down the highway at 10 miles an hour, and you're pulling a damn 40-foot travel trailer. And
they're not far enough over. You can't pass them neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen them people. I don't know what their religion says about it. But I've seen some of them old boys that drunk. They couldn't stay on that damn seat. They'd be falling off back into that buggy. And that old horse would just take them home, you know. Just,
yeah.
I don't guess you get a DWI on a horse. Oh, they funny people now.
Oh yeah, they're working for Renegade, and Renegade, they had to start work at 5:30 in the morning. They'd be done at 2 o'clock.
Wow.
I says, what the hell's that for? He says, well, they got to go home and do their farm chores. I said, you're kidding? No, they work here all day, and then they go home and do the farm work, and then they're back in it for 5:30 next morning. I said, okay, but they don't work weekends. You can't get them to work a weekend. It doesn't matter how much you pay them.
Well, something else they do in a lot of those plants, they go to work at 3 in the morning, maybe 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
But they work on a quota. You know, if you were putting floors on trailers, if you could do 8 a day, if you were through by 11 o'clock, you got paid for your time, and you went to the house.
Sweet.
I went into Gulfstream and picked up a Supernova, and I hooked onto the trailer because we in Canada we'd hook onto a motorhome and put a trailer behind to bring back, and the plug never worked. So I phoned the guy over at Gulfstream, Danny Shea. I says, the lights don't work on the trailer. Oh, just bring it over to building 220 or wherever was the number of it, down the main drag. So honest to God, the guy, I says, there's no marker lights and no right turn signal. The guy, like, it's in where they build them, right? The guy got under that trailer or under the truck, ripped out the harness and put a new harness in less than 10 minutes. And it worked just like a dream. I says, you gotta be kidding. And that's the thing about them. They're not trailer mechanics. They know how to do one thing. Like you go to Middlebury. Yeah. You go to Middlebury and Middlebury trailers. And it's the first time I was there. So I said, can I walk around and see what's going on? Oh yeah, go ahead for yourself. So I go there and I watched this guy, 22-foot trailer. He wired the whole thing in less than 15 minutes. Every light, all the tail lights, all the marker lights, everything, right to the plug. Less than 15 minutes. I said, you gotta be kidding. But they all use Scotch locks, right? Them crimp wire things.
Zip.
I said, you gotta be kidding. He says, yeah, no. I says, how many problems you have? He said, maybe one every 2 weeks or something. I said, you're kidding. And he's doing, what the hell is he doing? 20 a day? 20 trailers a day. I said,
yeah, I can tell you some horror stories about that too. Have you ever been from Flagstaff down to Phoenix on 17?
Yes.
There's some grades on that damn highway that's just unbelievable. They're like 20 miles long. I was pulling a 42-foot fifth wheel and a heavy one at that. And I went up on top of that first pass. Well, they got a place you pull off, check it. I pulled off and hit them brakes, and there wasn't nothing there. Oh, shit.
Watch out.
I got to looking around on that thing. Well, up inside the nose, where you couldn't get to it, was all the wiring. And I fooled with it, and I couldn't get any electricity past where it went into that nose. And I called the factory, and I said, look, I got a 42-foot trailer. I got 100 miles I got to run in these mountains. And I ain't got no brakes on that trailer at all. He said, well, can you get it to Phoenix? Yeah, but you're going to tell me right now, if I told this thing, y'all going to pay for it, and you're going to pay for my damn truck too. Or y'all can send a wrecker out here. Well, it would probably cost them $3,000 or $4,000 to send a wrecker out here. But I drove that 100-something miles through them damn mountains. pulling a 42-foot fifth wheel with no brakes. Now you talk about
That's fun.
Oh man, woo!
That's fun.
Wow.
Yeah, and that'll make you pinch a hump in that seat. I was sure glad I was driving a standard transmission truck, though.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I've been driving. Yeah. But did you know you can't buy a damn standard transmission anymore on a pickup? They don't make them. You can't even special order them.
No.
You got to go to 2-ton, I think, or something like that. Standard transmission.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But you get all them places, like, it's amazing. Like, some of the high-end motorhomes are a little, like, the Renegades take like 3 months to build and all that. But you get into places like Gulfstream and that, these cookie cutter trailers. I walked in there on a Monday morning, and by the afternoon, they rolled out a brand new motorhome.
Yeah.
I said, you got to be kidding. Like, really? But that's what they do, you know?
You
Like
ought to.
RV Miles said last year they built 650,000 RVs last year. Like, holy.
And
Like,
still
we got lots of quality there.
Still Twigs and Staples, too.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you ought to have been there. If you want to see some junk got built, I was there after hurricanes down on the Gulf Coast when they were sending in FEMA trailers down there to Mississippi and Louisiana.
Things were thrown together.
Oh man, I've had whole top blow off a damn trailer. One day I was running down the road and I look in the damn mirror and the whole side of the trailer was sticking out there flapping in a damn wind. You know,
I go pick one up. I go pick up a $150,000 motorhome, and I drive down the road, and the awning falls on the road.
Yeah.
I says, you got to be kidding.
Yeah.
So I take it back. I says, oh, well, just give us a minute. We'll put it back on. I said, how's it going to stay on? Oh, it'll stay on. Well, it didn't stay on.
A second one?
I got maybe 20 miles down the road.
Oh, my God.
Pulling down the road one day and a guy pulled up next to me and he was waving at me and I pulled off. Well, the whole damn spare tire rack and the spare tire and everything was gone. It done fell off on that damn interstate.
Boing, boing, boing.
So I called the office and told them, I said, what happened, you know? And they said, well, go back and try to find it. I said, do you really want me to go back and try to find that damn truck tire and hitch and everything in the middle of a damn interstate? You know, I don't think you want me finding it. And he finally
down the interstate. What am I doing? Well, look for a tire. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what had happened,
across the medium. Oh my God.
They had put the mount on and got it crooked. And so they just straightened the mount up and re-drilled the hole. Well, hell, it was a figure 8 instead of a round hole, you know. Well, it wiggled a little bit and it come out of that fiberglass. I can tell you all kind of stories about that crap now.
Yeah.
I ran.
Like
I full farm for 2.5 years up there, bud, and I ran 325,000 miles in 2.5 years.
Yeah. So I go and pick another one of these motorhomes up, and no, somebody else brought it, but they brought it back anyway. So we sold the thing, and the guy come back about a month later, and he was using it in Canada, going fishing up in the back roads, right? He says, when I get on the dirt roads, that cab just fills with dirt. I says, how the hell can that be? Says, how dusty? All the vents shut and all that? Oh, yeah. So he brings it in. And what they've done is, you know, between the cab and the body, well, he didn't put a board in there. Nothing. It was just a piece of carpet hanging over on the floor. There was no board, no nothing.
To the firewall, or?
There wasn't even a bulkhead. So, yeah. That would probably cause that problem. But,
Roy's got it. So that was mounted on there after the break. Yeah.
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 The night shift did it. Yeah. Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
We were
Hey,
talking.
Dad.
You talking about you worked at Provost, Roy.
Yeah.
I looked at I walked through a $3.5 million motorhome up there,
That's working.
and it was Charlie Chan, the movie star. You know, the karate guy. That thing was built for him. It had his insignias on the front and all over. And man, that thing was something else. And they built that thing and put that thing on a ship and hauled it to Japan. And you know, you see some crazy stuff up.
Oh yeah, like there's a company in Memphis or in Nashville that builds them buses, those converted buses. But oh yeah, it's amazing the stuff they get away with. Because you know the theory of it is they'll build it right, and it'll take them like a day or 2 days, and then they'll send it to the dealer, and they're hoping that somebody will buy it, and they'll only use it for 2 weeks a year and park it.
Yep,
that's what they're hoping for.
Yeah.
So, but it's cheaper to pay the dealer to do it than it is to bring it back in and redo it all.
Yeah.
That's their theory. That's the
Well,
way
they-
they look at it.
Numbers. Yep.
They don't have hardly any people that are troubleshooting. You know, they've got a few places there that you can put them in, but it I don't know. It's an interesting couple of years I've been up there. They, at that time, Keystone was a big player, and
Well, it's funny because when we were buying stuff, not Northland Trailers just started up. So we bought 10 or 15 of the first batch, right? So you go to look at these things, and the boss, he says, I'm not taking any of them. They're all garbage. Build me 10 more. That's how bad they were.
Wow.
Like nothing worked on them right. The doors didn't fit. The windows weren't right. Nothing. The first batch, right? So, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that goes on though. Crazy.
I had
Now,
a friend.
imagine them pumping them up like this. You got lots of problems. So,
Had a friend of mine, and he didn't pull the trailers. He just drove the motorhome, and he was going. We were going to right outside Seattle, Washington, and we were going to the same dealer. But I was pulling a 14-foot trailer, so I was just going to let him ride back with me. To get, have him get on a bus or something. And we got about, I guess, 500 miles away from the plant. And I was running behind him. I looked up and I could see a little bitty curl of smoke coming out of that big high-dollar motorhome. And I hollered at him. He pulled it over. We got in there and couldn't really find anything wrong with it. But every time he drove it for over 5 minutes, it'd start smoking. So he called in, and they took it to an RV dealer there, and we left it. He went on with me. We come back and got that thing about 4 months later, and the bill was $25,000. What it was, they'd run a screw through the wall into a wiring harness, and it blew all them damn computers up in that trailer, and it took $25,000. Now this damn thing brand new, it hadn't even got delivered yet.
Well, but
that's the problem with the States. See, in Canada they don't have it, but in the States they got lemon law. So if you buy a new motorhome or something, anything, and they can't fix it, they got to replace it. That's just the way it is. See,
but did
Canada,
you know
they
that?
don't do that?
Did you know that lemon law doesn't apply to trailers though? It applies to something with a motor in it, but it doesn't apply to a trailer.
Oh wow!
It doesn't. That pissed the RV guys off.
Yeah. Hey, Ron. Bad, Kenny. I gotta go. I'm hurting, and I got a lot of work tomorrow. This is our move out day.
I'm gonna hit the road too.
So nice having you up. Nice seeing you again, Badge, Ron.
Yeah.
So I gotta go.
We just hit 2.5 hours. Here we go again.
There you go.
Oh,
that guy will take over for you. Anyhow,
God almighty.
I'll see you guys in a few.
See you later.
Very good, G. Lillian, good night.
Okay, buddy. Yeah.
So, I appreciate you coming up, man. Of course, I always like
I thought I'd seen you there. I thought I'd better come up and bug him and see what the hell he's up to. I think he's going to be a regular up here or something. He's showing up every day.
Well, I figured if I'm going to stay in this YouTube deal, I might as well go ahead and get up where if I ever do want to try to make a little money out of it, I can do it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever do that or not, but I've had a good time doing this. The reason I did
That's not bad.
it is this time of the night, by 12 o'clock, you can't find it live on YouTube.
No.
Nobody's on. And so I thought, well, I'll start one when it doesn't bother anybody else, where it don't get on them. And
George was doing that too. He was, and then he quit doing it for a while. So, yeah.
You talking about G? He was just doing it one night a week, though.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Have a good one, Joe. Be good, Mr. Bad.
See you later, Kenny.
See ya.
Hey. Oh.
It just me and you.
Yeah, I don't know who all left.
Who all still there from the chat there?
Yeah, if y'all still there, I think Barefoot's still there. I think Barry does. Billy is. He must not be working tomorrow. And I bet you Janice is. Lillian left. It's still showing 16 in the chat. No, I'm trying to figure out who was up there. What are you talking about, liver? I thought you didn't like liver.
Oh, I love liver.
My mom could fix it the way I like it, but I can't go to a restaurant or anything and get where I like it.
Give me some good old fried. Give me some good old fried liver and onions. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Fried liver and onions and. How could you forget I was up here, Roy?
The hell, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it, Billy? No, I didn't say that. Kenny said that. Most places I can't either. Guess that's you got relevant taste for it. That badge is a character, isn't he?
Oh, he is. I can't wait to meet him in person one day.
I was lucky. I met him at that Texas get together a couple of years ago. That's where I met Billy at Strong's Adventure, that same outfit. I'm gonna try to go back to that thing this year.
What, the Lollapalooza?
Yeah, it's not, but like maybe 150 miles from, maybe 200. I'm gonna have to check on that thing because they're usually booked up with camp spots about 6 months ahead of time. Ooh.
Yeah. See, that's another state I've never been to is Texas.
You can spend a little time out here. Big old place, Kenny.
My cousin that I've been telling y'all about that you learned how to work on cars and stuff. He lived out there all his life. He actually grew up out there in Longview, Texas. He said he never did care much. He never did care much for it himself.
Hell, I guess it's home to me. But you got to look around. Parts of Texas I don't like. Up around Dallas, Fort Worth, and I don't care nothing about that area up in there. And that's what most people see when they come through. But you got Texas Hill Country pretty, and Gulf Coast is pretty, and there's just a lot of different places. That's like the Guadalupe Mountain. Everybody thinks Texas is just flat and cactus. Guadalupe Mountains are nearly 8,000 foot tall. They're not as big as the Rockies, not 14,000 foot, but that's still pretty good little hump. Oh, I started to tell you earlier, and I think we got sidetracked. Yeah, you didn't see much of Texas. No, I checked my studio before I come in here, and that live last night put me past 2,000 on the watch hours. I got half of that now anyway.
But you still gotta get your subs though.
Yeah, got to get the subs. But that's slowly but surely coming up.
Yeah, I just checked my subs now, and I'm back down to 1,070 now. Mine go up and down like a yo-yo.
Yeah, well, you're starting to put some more videos on now, though. That's like you up in here with me. Well, that doesn't make you anything on your stuff. Yeah, are you gonna put anything up tonight, or are you gonna shut it down?
I'm not do anything tonight. I'm probably getting ready to call it a night. Well, I need to. I'm hoping the weather will clear up to where I can actually do a few little things on that truck. Like I said, I need to change that air filter on that thing, and I need to put me some seafoam down in that gas tank to see if I can get the smoothing out.
Yeah, you get all them vehicles straightened up. Well, I'm gonna start shutting this thing down. Then, everybody, I appreciate y'all coming in. I enjoyed it tonight, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night, I reckon. Kenny, appreciate you coming in too, dude.
Thanks for having me as always, and I look forward to getting to meet you in person. Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.